What's going on, everybody? Welcome to GmiasWorld. Today we're going to be talking about the new promo that's possibly going to get released very, very soon, September 21st, actually, which is about a day away. Now, this is what you're going to have to understand. We got a lot of luck with the way that we had our whole, heavyweights going. I told you guys to stay away from pretty much the flashback packs. I didn't really trust them because a lot of people were getting like really, really screwed with them. So I tried to tell you guys to stay away from it because it cost you an extra silver token and you weren't really getting that much. So I kind of figured, you know what? Keep your silver token, use 6 with heavyweights, and probably, you can make out with this, which a lot of you guys did. And, the rest is history. But what I want you guys to be aware of is that under the earned token set, usually when EA is starting to expire and re-release certain sets, they're going to be putting out new content. Now, I don't know what the content is other than the fact that we're going to be getting power-ups for, the Patrick Mahomes. All right, I put out a video about that very, very recently trying to explain to you guys some of the things that's going to be going on. So if you already have a lot of elite tokens, I believe that those elite tokens will remain. It's not like it's the Series 1 tokens that you get from head-to-head games. Okay, so I do fully expect that if you do have the elite tokens, they're not going to change like the tier or, series, whatever. Elite tokens are elite tokens, but obviously it only takes a simple amount. I think that what EA is probably going to do is make the elite token more expensive through cards, because that's usually what they do. When they take it down, they add stuff to it and make it wild. So what does that mean? Should you be making a lot of tokens right now? This is the situation. There is no way possible that I think that they're going to start making these auctionable or tradable, because the way that they have everything set up, there's so many different ways for you to make coins. I don't think that they need to go out on a limb and then do this also, okay, like to make this sellable. I just don't think they're going to do that. So if you have a decent amount of elite tokens, what you're going to be able to do is whatever new things they put out, you'll just automatically be able to do them. Okay, so for instance, right, they have the flashbacks, they have the heavyweights, they have a lot of different other type of sets that they've put out in the past, various type of players, whatever. I think that what they may do is put out some kind of new content as far as the type of sets you can complete, and then increase the amount of elite tokens that are necessary, and also increase the amount of the player cards that are necessary for those sets. So it's on you how you want to do it, but I really do believe that, based on when they reset it, they usually give us more new content. Now, I'm going to touch on some of the things with the Series 1. I don't know when Series 1 is over. I don't know if it's going to be the 21st. I don't know. I think it might be like early October. I don't think that this has anything to do with it. But just so you guys understand, I've been getting questions about the John Madden coach. Okay? Look, this is what happens, right? Last year, what they did with the tokens, you couldn't use the Series 1 for anything for Series 2. Okay? But you could use Series 2 for anything that was a previous series. So even if you don't have the John Madden coach and they left it like this, you're going to have a whole new bunch of options to do other things. But you can use your newer Series 2 tokens for the older one. You just can't use the older one for the newer one. All right, so let me just break that down again to make sure that it's crystal clear and everybody understands. These Series 1 will not be able to be used in Series 2, but the Series 2 should be able to be used for Series 1. So as long as they keep this set up, you should still be able to go back and do it, because I got questions like, yeah, Gmi, should I hold on to John Madden because once they upgrade to the new new series, we're not going to be able to get him anymore? That may not be true if they keep this up, because like I said, they made us be able to go back with the higher overall tokens last year. So maybe they keep it the same way. All right, I just wanted to touch on that. Now, with the way that everything is going right now, if you have a lot of Series 1 tokens, should you be rushing to complete some of the sets? You don't necessarily have to rush to complete the set, because, like I said, last year they didn't remove the sets. So they always kept it up there. And the only thing that's really valuable, that's going to be like, something that you're going to always be able to regularly get, is going to be this this pack right here. This is going to be the only valuable set out of Series 1, in my opinion. Because once you get over the John Madden thing, see, I really wanted the John Madden coach, and then after I realized that you're going to need so many training points to buy slots, it's too much. It's just too much. I'd rather not have him. I don't care what he adds. I'd rather just get the sprinter and stuff like that, and just get the players like that, because it's too much stuff. It's just ridiculous that they want you to put 2,000 training points for one slot. That's disgusting. That's a lot of coins. All right, so for the coach, and a lot of us are still building our players up. We're still building our team, so I don't think that's just something, like I said. it's experimental. I do believe that, this is trial and error. And then, they'll be like, all right, maybe we were too high on the training point amounts with certain things. Maybe once they unlock the coach, they should get other benefits. Different things like that may happen. And then we'll be in better shape in the future. But that's too much. And I just don't want you guys to just be investing into a coach that's probably not going to show your players different attributes on the field. Because a lot of the things that they say are going to happen, it realistically doesn't happen. There's a lot of chemistries right now that just doesn't work. So I don't want something that I've discovered or that I've heard about that I'm giving you guys knowledge about, turn around and be like, yeah, you should still do it. Doesn't make any sense. Like situational pass rusher. I figured that out myself. Like, bro, I put it on John Randall. And I'm like, this guy's losing stamina instead of doing anything on whatever down he's on. You know what I'm saying? So why am I doing this? It doesn't make any sense. Okay, so you want to be careful with that, and that's the reason behind why I told you guys to not go after John Madden. Now, if you are close to completing it, and you want to know like what should you do, I would just sell him. I had somebody tweet me the other day that they got rid of him for like $897K. That's good coins. You know what I'm saying? Like pretty much what's happening is this, right? As new sets and everything gets released, you're gonna have new opportunities to make your team better. What do you want to do with your team though? How do you want to go past to the next level? Remember, as the series changes and the months go by, all the overalls get higher and higher. Okay, so players that you have right now, you're gonna have options. You're gonna say, look, you know what? Maybe I'll drop the 1100 on Lane Johnson and get him upgraded to a 90. You see what I'm saying? Like you'll have these kind of options because I much rather invest in this than in John Madden, coach. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Because even though it goes to your entire team, it's costing you individual, like I can do so much. By the time I buy like 2 slots from John Madden, I can have an old line with like ridiculous lead block, run block, pass block. I can have all that stuff. So even though he adds certain things to it in different slots, it's costing you irrationally for you to do it. Okay, now, like I said, if you guys are ballers, you know what I'm saying? Like you like rappers, you answer your phone with the money by your ear and stuff like that. Do what you got to do. But all of us are not doing that. And like I said, with the losses of it, you can't really get a lot of it back. You're getting like half and you're losing like each time like 60K. So just think about it like that. Every time you upgrade John Madden, it's more than 60K because 60K gives you 775. So you're losing like 75 to 80K every time you upgrade one of the slots on John Madden. But if you can afford it, that's fine. But I don't think it's necessary because right here with the chemistries that you can create for yourself, you put so much on these players. Like I can give you an example right now. You put so much on these cards that it's like, why are you still upgrading? You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to do it that way. I'm going to go here. And you can just see like 91 strength, 94 run block power. His lead block is increased, all that stuff like that. So you can increase it yourself, 94 impact block, without going that extra mile. All right? So now that everything is going to be getting changed and we're talking about a new season and everything like that or whatever because the elite tokens are changing, this is what's going to happen. You're going to have the options of getting a lot more higher overall players. But I don't want you to go away from the fact that you can still upgrade most of the good players that you have right now, or you can wait for the upgrades that they're going to get. Because if you look at my team, a lot of you guys ask me like, yeah, Gmias, what should I do? What should I do? Like, I'm not going to look at everybody's team and evaluate everybody's team. That's impossible. I'm giving you guys certain, food for thought, letting you guys know the attributes that do matter. You build your team based on that, or you don't listen. It's one or the other. Like, I'm not going to, oh yeah, bro, this guy. No, I told you guys with the power run, that's what I'm getting. Stiff arm, impact block, lead block. Impact block and lead block are 2 of the most critical things that O-linemen can have. So I prefer this over zone run. I'm not going to look at it like, oh, bro, no, I'm giving you guys the information. If you guys want to test it out, feel free to test it out. If you like it, you go with it. If you don't, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But these are the things. You're going to start now with the next promo getting cards that automatically have higher amounts of that. So that's going to in turn reduce the prices of some of the Team Diamond cards and things like that because they're going to start releasing the newer versions of the cards. Okay, so whatever set they decide to release with the change in the elite token, that's going to be on you. But just understand that some of the prices are now going to go down. All right, so this is what you're going to need to do. This is how, look, you're going to start looking, whatever positions they release, flashback, whatever it is, they're going to have some kind of promo going on because, that's just what EA does. Whatever they release, that's what you're going to have to figure out how you want to do it. Like, for instance, right? Think about it like this. Let's look at this guy's center card, right? And we're going to compare him to our card. This guy's going for almost 1 million coins, right? Now, when you look at it, okay, awareness, they're pretty much the same. But remember, this is not the chemmed, like with all the stuff that he has up from what we boost him up with the power run, right? So, he have the pass block, footwork, all that stuff like that. Run block is the same. Run block power is pretty much when they're chem the same thing. Okay, the limited cards don't get the upgrades. Well, specific ones. I don't know if they're going to change that, the way that they're changing that you couldn't power up the other cards like Mahomes and then now he's going to have a power up. Maybe they'll change it so you can do limited time power ups. But for now, when you look at all of this stuff, right, do you really think he's worth it for 4 more strength? I don't. Okay, that's a mil, bro. That's almost a mil for a center. And then what he's going to do is get pancaked. And then you're going to be like, yo, what is this guy doing? Just keep in mind that everything that you spend, this is what's going to start to happen. They're going to start to put out more and more of these type of players. So as they do that, you're going to have to get smarter. Because logically, it'll make sense to, if you already, almost up with Travis Frederick, to just get Travis Frederick's Team Diamond and power him up more. You see what I'm saying? Because his Team Diamond is going to probably be like, look, what is his strength? 88. So when you chem him, that 90 strength that Mawai had, you're going to be very, very close to it, and everything else is up. So this will be something, once you put them together and you get him to a 92, he's going to be pretty much that same card. But you're not spending as much right now because you've already been building him throughout the year. Now, if you're starting from scratch, you're going to have some issues. Obviously, nothing's going to happen like overnight. You got to put the work in the same way everybody else has. That's just the bottom line. But I'm just trying to make sure you guys understand, whatever promo comes out, you are going to need to understand that you have to evaluate the cards that you have already before you invest in the new cards. Because what they've been doing is trying to make you stay with cards for the entire year, as opposed to last year where it's just like, yo, bro, these cards suck. I got to get out of here. You see what I'm saying? That's what they're doing. That's why these power-ups are so valuable. Now look at him, 595, okay? This guy is probably going to be a premier tackle. Barring injury, he's going to continue to get upgrades. This is not bad for his card. You know what I'm saying? Because he was at like 750K. But what's happening is people are understanding that the new promo is coming and the prices are dropping. So I don't see his price being dropped that much lower. He and Travis Frederick are very, very good cards. So I don't see that happening. You're going to have to spend money. Well, not spend money, but you're going to have to grind or spend money. Like I said, for you guys that are rolling deep, you may not have to spend the money. But this is good stuff right here because, like I said, he was at 750 last week. Okay, he's one of the faster right tackles. He has a lot of good stats. So regardless of the cards that they put out and the new sets, you're going to still be good if you chose similar players to my offensive line. Okay? If you have anything similar to what I'm doing, be very, very cautious with the new promo, what you get rid of and what you buy. Because you've already invested training points that you're going to not get most of them back. And these players, especially the ones that are not legends. See, these guys that are legends and stuff like that, maybe you could do something else. You know what I'm saying? Like you go another route, whatever, because they're legends and they might not get further power-ups and you go with somebody that's actually playing. But, like the Dallas Cowboys line, I got rid of Tyron Smith because Garrett Bowles was just that much better. You know what I'm saying? Like he was just that much better. So why am I waiting around and doing foolishness when I could just get this guy? That's what I'm trying to make you guys understand. If the players are way better, like how this guy has like 15 higher impact block than Tyron Smith, you go for it. Other than that, the premier players like Travis Frederick is probably going to be one of the best centers throughout the entire year. Zach Martin, he's going to be one of the best right guards. Lane Johnson going to be one of the best right tackles. So be careful as the new promo comes in and try to build it based on the way that you want your team to perform on the field. All right? If you have any other questions as everything unfolds about the promo and when they change everything that goes on with like, the tokens or whatever, or the elite, the elite tokens when it expires or whatever, and the new promo drops, I'm going to definitely get you guys that information as soon as possible. Feel free to subscribe, share, go ahead and over to GmiasWorld Gaming. Go ahead and sub over there, GmiasWorld Podcast. Follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook. I'm on Instagram, all at GmiasWorld. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. One love.